Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Carlos, and if you're new here, we like to play with paint. So, here we have part 2 of our 1000 subscriber special, or that's what I'm calling it because, again, I wasn't planning for this. I am winging it as I go, and we're just going to go with that. So, I am going to be doing now, I'm not sure what to call this. I'm not sure if it has a name. I'm not sure of anything, but we're going to try to create a bunch of cells. We're going to try to create big cells, little cells, squiggly cells, really weird cells, maybe a squirrel, a dragon, not a clown. Don't worry, no clowns will be used in this piece unless it decides to show up on its own, in which case I have no control over the paint. So yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to now, what did I do with that stick? Oh, there it is. Alright, we're going to start with the base layer of white. We are going to use our primary colors. I'm going to add just a whole bunch of white right there. We're going to spin it around. I'm going to go from the middle and go out this way, and then out that way. Go back, pick some of that more, and go this way. I apologize if you guys can hear the rain. It is raining like crazy outside, which I kind of want to go outside and play, but at the same time, I got a lot of stuff to do, and I am not a kid. And for those of you that have been wondering how old I am, I'm telling you, you ask me one more time, I will let you know individually. And some of you already know, because some of you I already told, and you you don't believe me. Yeah, so yeah, it's true. I am the age that I said I was. Alright, so for this one, hopefully, again, I'm gonna be using the GoPro for the little close-ups as I'm doing the stuff. I'm hoping that it works, and I'm gonna check if you're recording again because I don't remember hitting the button. Alright. I gotta get into the habit of making sure I hit the record button and then come over here. So anyways, we are going to pretend I remember where I left off, and yeah, what was I saying? Oh, the GoPro. Alright, so I am going to hopefully record a super close-up as I'm doing this, and I'm also gonna maybe verbally talk you guys through this because I know some of you have been asking, you know, how it's done or whatever, or not how it's done. You can obviously see how it's done, but the finer points to it. I will I will let you guys know one thing. It's all about the control of the air. You know, if you blow really hard, it's gonna blend. You're gonna end up moving the paint a lot faster. So it really depends. If you blow slowly, then you gently move it outward and gently spread it, retaining the color and maybe even control the shape of some of these cells. Not really control, but you don't, you know, make them go too crazy. Or if it's the opposite, if you want them to get big and move fast and get kind of that blown out look, then obviously the harder you blow, the more that effect will show. So I'm slightly out of breath because, well, I did go outside real quick. But anyways, we have the base layer of white. I am going to blow it over, and we're going to continue. Alright, so again, same paint from the video I'm hoping you guys just saw, you know, like 2 minutes ago. It's the artistic. It's the acrylic flow from Artist Loft mixed with that leftover Krylon house paints. Fingers crossed this works, because the last time I did this one with this paint, it didn't work as well. So I added more of the acrylic flow to this one, so hopefully it will work. But anyways, we are now going to start off with our puddles. We're going to start with the blue, because for whatever reason we always start with the blue. And lay down a nice little puddle there, and another little puddle there, and another little puddle there. Why? You know why, because why not, right? Alright, then we're going to move on to our red one. We're going to just add just enough red to kind of almost overtake the blue. And then from there, we're going to add our yellow. These primary colors are from Artist Loft, and they are also that flow acrylic flow, whatever that's called. And yeah, these are very affordable paints that you can thin down with either, you know, whatever pouring medium you choose. I use Floetrol and water. These also, since they're the same paints, I believe they also have silicone. So there. I know a lot of you have been asking if I use silicone in my paints. I've been doing these for the last, I don't know, maybe 10 videos, and it's basically been the same paints that I use because I mixed a whole bunch of them, or not a whole bunch of them, but a whole lot of them at once, and have been slowly using them to create some of these. So anyways, I know I talk a lot. My apologies. Alright, we are going to now add the whites all the way around. Maybe not all the way around, just enough to hopefully get the effect that we are looking for. For whatever reason, this paint is being very obedient. No, that's not the word. It's not going all over the place fast. So I'm hoping that it's not too thick and that we are still able to use it. So I'm going to take my craft stick. I'm going to cover these. I find that using the craft stick allows you to get a thinner coat of paint over the color versus blowing it, because when you blow it, it kind of just pushes all of it over. I haven't figured out how to get that nice little thin coat, but I think I've done a fairly decent job at getting that thin coat using a craft stick. But then I do stuff like that. Jeez Louise. Alright, so we're just going to cover the paints as best as we can without getting all these extra little lines. Oh, this one's going to be tricky. Alright. Oh, nice. Total fail. Ladies and gentlemen, please like the video anyways. Alright, so here we have... Alright. Paper towel time. Apparently I am making a mess, but it's okay because that's what I do. We're just going to, okay, cover this last little area. And yeah. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, perfect is, you know, you got to define it. What is perfect? So to me, that's fine. It'll work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. So we're going to grab our torch. We're going to torch it up. We're going to help some of these cells escape. So, lately, I found that by shaking the paint, it kind of, so I don't know if you could tell, there's like little lumps of paint right here. When you shake it, it kind of helps spread it out a little. And it also helps thin the top layer of white paint, exposing some of those colors a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I didn't wear gloves again. I told myself I was going to. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. So, we are going to shake. Shake it around, move it around. I can already tell this is going to be a little difficult. The paint does not want to move that well. We're going to set that back down. Wipe our hands a little bit. We're going to grab our torch. We're going to torch it up one more time. And yeah, so now, ladies and gentlemen, fingers crossed, I'm going to use the GoPro that I just got a lot of white paint on. And we're going to hopefully get some pretty decent close-ups. So I am going to do this now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys can hear me, I don't know if you can see all these little itty bitty cells. We are going to try to get them to grow without deforming too much. So we're going to start with this little area, and we're going to try to see if we can't blow it back this way. So without too much. Why is it so dark in here? Alright, anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off slightly off center and then gently blow that way. And as we do, we're going to kind of maybe want to go side to side to get them to, you know, do that little flame wavy, to get the swirlies basically. So here we go. Oh yeah, that's not wanting to move at all. Oh my goodness. And I just stuck my hand in paint. Haha. So obviously I'm blowing a little bit harder than normal because you can already tell we're getting some of these blended areas, and it's basically destroying, not destroying, but destroying the lacing. But it is what it is. Again, I am still just learning, and I have now learned that I will not be mixing that Krylon paint with this artistic flow. Hey, that's the name of my channel. With this acrylic flow from Artist Loft, because it's just really thick and it's not playing nice. But we're gonna continue on. Anyways, whatever. We are definitely getting some nice blending though. I do dig that. We're gonna see if we can't stretch some of these cells down this way. Or not, whatever. Wow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am not gonna get annoyed. There's definitely some yellow down there, but it did not want to come out and play. So we are going to move over to the other end where there's a little bit more yellow, and we are definitely I'm gonna blow a little bit harder, so hopefully I can at least expose some of the yellow. It might, in fact I can almost guarantee, eliminate some of these lacing and cells, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so apparently it's working a little bit better on this side. Oh, I don't like you. You're not nice. Yep. That's not cool. Anyways, now we're going to hit up the center. We're going to start from this half and go that way, and then I'll turn it around and do... It'll still go that way, but it'll be going this way because I'll have spun it around. So loving that purple right there. That is cool. So I'm trying to retain some of those cells, some of the lines, the lacing, I mean, not the cells. But yeah, as you can tell, they're kind of blending in and getting really, really skinny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fail because yeah, I am super slightly kind of maybe just a little annoyed at this white paint. And although I mean we still have the lacing, we have the dark colors, we have the light colors, and the blending of the lacing. The yellow just completely disappeared. It's all hiding, and I'm sure this is gonna be the yellow that's gonna come out at the end and destroy everything, which will be more annoying. And then we got all this, I don't know if you could tell, this ridge right here where the paint just does not want to continue on that way. So it is what it is. We're going to torch it up and we're going to bring you in for a close-up with the other camera. So thank you again for watching. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to torch some of this up. We're going to force some of this yellow to come out. Alright, so again, I am not blaming my skills because I'm a professional. No, I'm just kidding. I obviously did not mix this paint that well. It is a little bit too thick, and I'm going to blame it on the other paint. But obviously, for the next one, for part 3 of this little mini series, I will actually take a timeout and go sit in the corner until I learn how to behave. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna go and thin this white paint a little bit more, and hopefully it'll play nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bring you in for the close-up. I am not extremely happy with this one, but again, for the 1,000 subscriber special, this is proof that I'm still a newbie. Hello, learning, still learning. So, ladies and gentlemen, close-up time. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we have, yeah, I was able to torch it and get some of this yellow to come out a little bit more, but still, it's almost non-existent. Well, I can't say non-existent because hello, it's right there. But yeah, it's not quite what I had in mind. And I don't know if you could tell right here where the white is. The paint just did not want to flow that well. It was almost like fighting me. That's not nice. It's not nice. Play nice, paint. We're trying to make some pretty stuff here. But here we have some definite blending from the red. I don't want to stick my finger all the way in the middle, but I'm pointing at this right here. From the red going up towards the purples, with some blue little microcells all up in there. And then we got some definite little itty bitty yellow cells all throughout. Some lacing all the way through. Some white lacing here. And then we move over to the center part. And here we got definitely some more finer, more defined lacing. White on this side and maybe some slight bluish lacing right there. Then we move over here and we definitely see some blue lacing, which I think looks actually kind of cool. I know I'm talking a lot, and this video is now 20 minutes long. Oh my goodness. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to show you this last little section. And while I do that, ooh, that's really cool. I want to say thank you for all the subscribers that have been watching me and supporting me and basically digging what I do. So if you like what you see, please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. And for those of you that are subscribed and you like what you see, please consider sharing with a friend. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.